What's up, Lions Nation? Welcome back to Lions News Fan Report, your #1 source for everything Detroit Lions, where you get the freshest updates, the hottest rumors, and the most in-depth analysis on our beloved team. Today, I've got something absolutely massive to share with you, something that's been brewing behind the scenes and is about to explode into the spotlight. This isn't just another game recap or injury update. What I'm about to reveal involves one of the most electrifying players in the NFL right now. A guy who's been absolutely torching defenses week after week. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around until the very end because this development could change everything we thought we knew about this season. So buckle up because what's coming is going to blow your mind. Let me set the stage for you. We're sitting here in the middle of what could potentially be the most exciting season in Detroit Lions history. We're tied for first place in the NFC North with a 6-3 record. We're legitimately in the conversation for a Super Bowl run. And our offense has been absolutely unstoppable. The energy around this team is electric. The chemistry is undeniable. And every single week we're seeing players step up and make game-changing plays. But there's one name that keeps coming up over and over again. One player who's been the heartbeat of this offense. The guy who shows up when it matters most and delivers with surgical precision. I'm talking about a receiver who's rewriting what it means to be a fourth-round pick. Someone who's proven every single doubter wrong and established himself as one of the premier weapons in this league. Now, before I get into the details of what's happening, I need you to understand just how critical this player has been to our success. Through the first 9 games of the season, we're looking at 64 receptions on 82 targets for 693 yards and 8 touchdowns. Those numbers rank 5th in the entire league in receiving yards and 4th in reception. We're talking about elite production, the kind of consistency that championship teams are built on. This isn't just about stats, though. It's about the way this player commands respect from opposing defenses, the way he runs routes with precision that would make a surgeon jealous. The way he fights for every single yard like his life depends on it. That chip-on-the-shoulder mentality, that relentless preparation, that toughness that defines what it means to be a Detroit Lion. The organization clearly recognized this value when they locked him down with a 4-year, $120 million contract extension back in April of 2024. That deal keeps him in Honolulu blue through the 2028 season. And it was one of the smartest moves this front office has made in recent memory. When you find a player who embodies everything your franchise stands for, who produces at an elite level year after year, who's been selected to 3 Pro Bowls and earned 2 All-Pro selections in just 5 seasons, you do whatever it takes to keep him. And that's exactly what Detroit did. They invested in a cornerstone, a foundation piece that this entire offense can be built around for years to come. But here's where things get really interesting. What I'm about to tell you isn't about what's happening on the field. It's about what's happening off the field and why it matters more than you might think. See, in today's NFL, being a great player isn't enough anymore. The truly elite guys, the ones who transcend the game and become household names, they understand that building the brand is just as important as building a highlight reel. They understand that connecting with fans, creating partnerships, and establishing themselves as more than just football players is what separates good careers from legendary ones. And the player I'm talking about has been making some serious moves in this department lately. Moves that show he's thinking way beyond just the next game or the next season. Let me paint the full picture for you. This receiver has been working with major brands, creating content that resonates with millions of fans, and building a foundation that goes way beyond football. We're talking about strategic partnerships with household names, collaborations that put him in front of audiences that might never watch a single NFL game. And just recently, something happened that perfectly encapsulates what I'm talking about. An announcement went out across social media, something that got fans buzzing and showed just how far this player's reach extends beyond the grittier. It involves one of the most recognizable breakfast brands in America, a limited edition collaboration that hit grocery store shelves nationwide, and a celebration that's become one of the most iconic touchdown rituals in the league. The announcement came through multiple channels, including his personal social media and the foundation he runs with his brothers. That's right, this isn't just about individual success. It's about family, about giving back, about creating something that lasts long after the cleats are hung up. The foundation has been doing incredible work. And this latest move is just another example of how this player is using his platform for something bigger than himself. But let's get to what everyone's been waiting to hear. What exactly is this announcement, and why does it matter? Here it is, Lions fans. Amon-Ra St. Brown, our absolute weapon at wide receiver, the guy who's been torching secondaries all season long, just launched a massive giveaway for one lucky fan. He's giving away a signed box of Cheerios. And yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the same Cheerios partnership that started back in July. The one that resulted in limited edition Honey Nut Cheerios boxes featuring his signature Honey Handstand touchdown celebration hitting stores in August. The giveaway announcement came with all the excitement you'd expect, complete with instruction on how to enter and the kind of fan engagement that shows just how connected Amon-Ra is to LionsNation.now. I know what some of you might be thinking. A cereal giveaway? That's the big news? But hear me out, because this is about so much more than just a box of cereal. This is about a player who's operating on a completely different level, both on and off the field. Think about what this represents. Amon-Ra St. Brown was a fourth-round pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. He wasn't supposed to be a star. He wasn't supposed to become one of the most reliable receivers in the entire league. But through sheer determination, elite preparation, and that signature toughness, he's proven to be one of the best value picks in recent memory. And now, he's leveraging that success into something bigger. The Cheerios partnership is part of General Mills' second annual cereal training camp promotion, and having Amon-Ra featured on those boxes nationwide is huge for his brand. It puts him in grocery stores across America, in front of families, in front of kids who might be seeing him for the first time. It creates recognition that goes way beyond football fans. And the fact that they chose to highlight the Honey Handstand celebration shows they understand what makes him special. That celebration has become iconic, a symbol of the joy and personality that Amon-Ra brings to the game. Every time he hits that handstand in the end zone, it's a reminder that football is supposed to be fun, that expressing yourself is part of what makes this game great. But let's bring it back to what really matters, which is winning football games. As we prepare for Sunday Night Football against the Philadelphia Eagles in Week 10, Amon-Ra St. Brown remains laser-focused on the ultimate goal, bringing a Super Bowl title back to Detroit. Everything else, the partnerships, the brand building, the giveaways, it's all secondary to that mission. And that's what makes him so special. He's not letting off-field success distract him from on-field excellence. If anything, it's fueling him. He's playing with confidence, with swagger, with the kind of energy that elevates everyone around him. Jared Goff is playing the best football of his career in large part because he's got a receiver like Amon-Ra who's always open, always ready to make the big play when it matters most. The timing of this announcement is also perfect. We're heading into the second half of the season, the stretch where championship teams separate themselves from pretenders. The NFC North is up for grabs, and with a 6-3 record, we're in the driver's seat. Every game from here on out is crucial, and having Amon-Ra operating at peak performance is essential to our success. His ability to move the chains on third down, to find soft spots in zone coverage, to win contested catches in the red zone. These are the things that win football games in November and December. And knowing that he's got the mental fortitude to handle both the pressure of a playoff push and the demands of building a national brand, that's incredibly reassuring for Lions fans. This is also a testament to the culture that's been built in Detroit. Dan Campbell has created an environment where players are encouraged to be themselves, to have fun, to express their personalities while still maintaining that edge and toughness that defines this team. Amon-Ra embodies that perfectly. He plays with violence and precision on Sunday, but he's also got the charisma and personality to connect with fans in meaningful ways. That balance is rare, and it's a big part of why this team feels different than any Lions team we've seen before. So what does all this mean for the rest of the season? It means we've got a superstar receiver who's firing on all cylinders, who's confident, who's engaged with the fan base, and who's focused on bringing championship football back to Detroit. The Cheerios giveaway might seem like a small thing, but it's indicative of a player who understands his value, who's building something sustainable, and who's using his platform to create positive connections with fans. And when you've got guys like that leading your team, guys who are excellent both on and off the field, That's when special things start to happen. Now, I want to hear from you, Lions Nation. What do you think about Amon-Ra's off-field brand building? Does it matter to you as a fan that our players are creating these kinds of partnerships and connecting with the community in new ways? Do you think this kind of exposure helps the Lions brand overall? And most importantly, how confident are you that Amon-Ra can continue this elite level of play as we push toward the playoffs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I genuinely want to know what Lions Nation is thinking right now. This is the kind of story that shows you what modern NFL stardom looks like. Amon-Ra St. Brown isn't just catching touchdowns, he's building a legacy. He's proven that a fourth-round pick can become a household name through talent, hard work, and smart decision-making. And he's doing it all while helping lead the Detroit Lions to what could be the most successful season in franchise history. That's something worth celebrating. And that's something worth paying attention to as we head into this crucial stretch of games. If you want to stay updated on everything happening with the Lions, from game analysis to breaking news to exclusive insights like this, make sure you're subscribed to Lions News Fan Report and hit that notification bell. We're going to be bringing you content throughout this entire playoff push, breaking down every game, every move, every development that impacts this team. Don't miss a single update because this season is shaping up to be one for the history book. And you're going to want to be part of the journey every step of the way. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown. Share this video with every Lions fan you know, and let's keep this momentum going. We're building something special here in Detroit, and I'm honored to share this ride with all of you. Until next time, One Pride, and let's go get that Super Bowl!